Where's the music? Oh, okay. Audio guys late again as usual. One of these days we'll get it figured out. We'll be on.
You get what you pay for in life, baby. We don't pay shit.
What up?
Yo. Humpday highlights. Episode 13. Look at I started doing numbers now.
Hey, look at them go.
Tired of trying to figure out how to spell numbers.
Yeah. Instead of asking us how to spell it every week.
Don't tell him I asked.
Put it up there in Roman numerals.
We here though. Episode 13. Week 8 NFL just ended. It's just I feel like it's like changing the level of craziness from week to week. Like some weeks it's like, how the fuck did that team beat that team? And then other weeks it's like, how were there so many blowouts? You know what I mean? It's like, I love that the NFL is not picking a direction right now. It's literally wide open. You got a couple teams that are kind of leading the horse race, but not a complete separation. You know what I mean? Usually by this time of the year, we're about to go into week 9. There's one or two teams that are just busting everyone's ass, and that's not the case. You know what I mean? They got their ass busted a couple times already too. So, a couple 1-win teams kept it moving. Other than that, it was a crazy week, huh?
Oh, another crazy
historic week.
National
tight end weekend.
Yeah.
Bunch of blowouts, which kind of sucks, but
football, boy.
Yeah, not the greatest national tight end weekend though that we've had. I think last year we had a lot more, but
I think last year George Kittle got his a little bit more too.
Well, he invented the day,
so that makes it different.
He still got one though. Kittle got one.
He did. All right, let's jump right into the games, man. Thursday night football, we had the Chargers versus the Vikings. I thought it was two teams that are pretty much at the same level after the McCarthy beef. With Carson Wentz at the helm, I feel like they were kind of at the same level. Like both of them were trying to compete for a spot in the division. Hadn't really done anything crazy. I thought it was going to be a closer game than it was, but the Chargers were able to pull it out 37-10. What do you guys think?
Yeah, good game from the Chargers. I didn't really see too much from the Vikings. Actually, I didn't even have this guy down on the injuries, but Carson Wentz also got injured.
I didn't see him on the injury list either until I heard about what happened today.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. So we'll see J.J. McCarthy back in there next week. But yeah,
has he been waiting because Carson's been playing good?
I don't. So.
Yeah, a little bit of. I don't know if I was just Jefferson.
No point to rush him back either. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't be liking the playing from Carson Wentz.
They looked good at the beginning.
No.
Yeah, just shaky though. I didn't think he couldn't keep it up. You know what I mean?
For sure, it wasn't sustainable. Wow, it wasn't sustainable for sure. But like, I think there was an early point in the game where Herbert threw it, and it looked like the guy picked it, but he didn't hold it all the way. Like from that play on, I feel like they just like killed the vibes on the Minnesota side, and it was just downhill from there. You see a little bit of fight here and there because they got some good vets on the team, but the Chargers looked like a more dominant team against the team I don't think they should have dominated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chargers somehow looked like the first 3 weeks Chargers. It was a good bounce back game for them after dropping the game last week. But Bleach, man, I'm telling you. At some point, you're going to have to listen to me. Minnesota's not it, man. They're not as good as you think.
They're going down, too. They're not. They're getting worse, losing Carson Wentz. He was having a decent year.
Well, you got to get a run game going, man. It's like Jordan Mason's not doing a whole lot, and I don't understand why.
They got Jones back. But
they had Jones back, that's why. Yeah. So they split the backfield.
Them splitting it and then both doing nothing is it's more noticeable.
Well, yeah.
But big takeaway, Gadsden. Holy crap!
Oh yeah, that offense. That offense is clicking.
That guy is the real deal.
Other than the running game, like if they get once they get Hampton back, their offense is gonna be nice, man. They got that tight end aspect
back too, yeah. Man.
Yeah, and you guys see his dad's highlights. I didn't even know his dad played in the NFL. They showed his highlights. He was playing with Dan Marino. dude.
Play
Just
on that
one
team.
hand grabs. He was, yeah. You could tell he's
He's
his
the
son.
next Antonio Gates for the
Dude,
Los Angeles Chargers.
he's
He
looking
could be
like
a
the real
while.
deal.
He
Yeah.
could be around a little while.
Yeah. Could be.
But 3 touchdowns from Herbert, 62 yards rushing from Herbert, and then 77 yards for Gatson with the Teddy.
Liddell had another good game too.
He
I
did.
think
He
had
did. He
100
stepped it
yards.
up. He stepped it up for sure from the last week. So
Yeah, even Harbaugh was saying he's playing like a RB1.
yeah, they need it.
So that's
They need
nice.
that. So,
Yeah.
so good
How
Thursday
many? There's a
game.
lot of teams that are going through that running back problem right now, man. It's crazy.
hmm Yeah, a lot more
Colts
teams going through it this week.
Absolutely not.
JT.
Bro, he's a monster. We'll jump into that though. We'll jump into the early slate of games. The New York Jets defeated the Cincinnati Bengals to catch the first dub.
That was a
Season.
crazy game.
It was a comeback win. Yep, they scored 23 points in the final quarter. Brees Hall standout day. You know what I mean? That man came to play, play, and it showed. You know what I mean? He's kind of some weeks he's there, some weeks he's not. This week, you know what I mean? He came back after a strong week last week, so it's cool to see the Jets get their first dub of the season.
Yeah, crazy one. Like I was getting bored watching the highlights every time they, put it on, and I'm like, wow, Jets are getting smacked, and the next thing you know, they're about to score to win. Yeah, they're about to score to win the game, and Brees Hall is the one who threw the ball. That was crazy.
It looked like he was not about to throw it too. He's like, not there.
He double clutched it.
Yeah.
Hard to tell if that was the design of the play.
No way.
Maybe the first clutch was.
Yeah.
Double clutch? No.
You can see it there. He's like, nah, it's not there. Fuck it. He's like, there, it is there.
Yeah, gotta just.
It wasn't a great throw, but it wasn't a terrible throw either.
His back was turned. They had no shot. If his back was faced the other way,
that.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, easy. Yeah.
Big contributor to that game is the running game. Brees Hall popped off in that game,
and Davis.
The first 7 weeks that wasn't really there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Davis looked explosive.
Dude.
Coming as soon as he caught a ball, he was gone.
Yeah. What do you have? Only like 7 touches and 100 plus from scrimmage.
He's out there moving, man.
Yeah.
A couple teams this week had multiple running backs with over 100 yards. It was a good rushing week.
And the backups too.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
That's a multiple means.
Yeah.
The starter.
We'll get into that.
Well, no, I meant I was meaning like just the backups. Like you saw Samaje Perine and the Bengals. He had a hell of a game. Isaiah Davis, he's the backup, had a hell of a game. Algier from the Falcons, he was the one who got the touchdown. I mean, they both didn't do good, but he was the one. So a lot of backup tutties. Yeah.
You left out a big one. I don't think you said it. R.J. Harvey.
And R.J. Harvey.
Thank you.
3.
Finally.
Hat trick. A hat trick.
Finally.
A hat trick this weekend. All the backups. Hell of a game.
Don't worry, Dan. We'll get to that.
We'll get to it. It's the next fucking game on my list. Philadelphia Eagles had a dominant performance against the Giants. All right, moving on. Bro,
everybody
so
watching.
Sad, man.
That's a tough one.
The second it happened, Daniel texted us and said, "No, I don't even want to watch football anymore." That's how diehard of a Giants fan and Scatterboo fan he is.
Bro, there's dudes on your team. Crosby. If Crosby were to go down for the Raiders, the entire Oakland nation would be just heartbroken. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lamar going down, Derrick Henry goes down. You know what I mean? You guys got players on your team that if you were to lose them, it's like, it's like fucking air just taken out. Especially like the rookies. These two guys are like the heart and soul of the Giants. We're gonna win out and do a bunch, but we're gonna win some games. We're gonna be competing in some of these games where everyone thought they were just gonna get rolled over this year. You know what I mean? And now that's not going to be the fucking case. Dart's going to play hard, just like that's how he does. He's a baller, but having that 1-2 punch, you know what I mean, it sucks they're not being there anymore. And but successful surgery, he's going to be good. He's going to take the rest of the season to recoup and in the off season, and them with neighbors next year. Hopefully, a new coaching staff. You know what I mean? Like, somebody mentioned it to me that they said Dayball's can develop quarterbacks. He's good at that. He's He showed it with Josh Allen. He showed it with Daniel Jones in terms of like his development and his reading, like in terms of that aspect of the game. He's doing it with Dart right now. Stay on as the quarterback coach. Let's get a head coach in here that can coach, come up with some schemes, come up with some plays, get a defensive coordinator that knows the fuck he's doing. Like, let's, you know what I mean? That needs to happen next year, or else we're just going to, it's a revolving door.
There's a bunch of college coaches that, are either fired or possibly there's rumors about them maybe possibly going to the NFL, so who knows?
Yeah.
We need something.
Gruden. Call it Gruden.
Dude, that would be the best case scenario.
That game, getting back to that game, though, it looked, Giants might have had a shot at sweeping them this year when the game started. Saquon did ball out. He finally got a running game, a breakout game in the running game. Which was
tight hammy at the end of one of those runs, but he said he could have came back if they needed him.
Yeah.
But yeah, good for him to see him do that. I mean, their run game really hasn't been there.
Tank too. He was one of the running backs I talked about that had 100+ yards as a backup. Like he was another one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he was running through some people out there on the sidelines.
Your name is Tank. You gotta.
It's crazy too because I drafted him, dude, in one of my leagues because I thought he was gonna take over the Jags back.
Yeah, we thought he was gonna take over the Jags last year.
Yeah, I mean he kind of did. He was.
Yeah, but ETN had a couple good games at the beginning, and they were like, "All right, yeah, see you later. We're gonna roll with their boy."
Yeah.
So, but not like you said, the Giants were in that game. They scored. You know what I mean, they were competitive. Then the injury and the wind just got taken out of the entire stadium. You could even feel it for even the Eagles fans. You know what I mean? It's like across the board, like people across everyone. You know what I mean? It's like,
they wanted a piece of his back flipping ass too, man.
I don't know if it's real, but I saw the quarterback. I don't know if you saw the last time they played the Eagles. He lit a linebacker up. This was a linebacker that had hit him with the drop tackle that caused him to like roll up underneath himself. So again, that stupid ass tackle.
Yeah.
But the guy said it wasn't a penalty. He didn't get fined, but he said he would donate some money or something to a cause to, you know what I mean, to make up for it.
No.
So they love playing against Cam. He brings the energy. Like, that's what you want to see. Not the, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's obviously it's fuck Philly, but they're going to, what's that coach's name? Or not the coach, the players person for the Eagles? Big Dom or whatever.
Oh yeah, Dom. I think. Yeah,
he went to the hospital to go visit Cam. Brought some food for him and his family, and you know what I mean. Just you know what I mean. Just the hospitality was cool. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. But it's just man,
it's tough,
heartbreaking.
Nope.
And as hard as he runs, he's going to need the entire offseason to recoup because I don't see him going less hard so that he could come back sooner. Like he runs a certain way, and he's going to need to be 100%. So
there's going to be an amendment in that contract too, says no more backflips.
Mm-hmm. For real.
He can't even ride.
He'd still probably do it anyway.
He can't even ride the way. It's going to be a messed up wave now.
Only so much creatine one guy can take. Before you just.
All right. Buffalo Bills played against the Carolina Panthers. James Cook looked just dominating. Yeah, he cooked in that game.
Completely different.
Yeah, you paid them. Usually, when you pay the man, they don't, have a couple here and there, but they don't do that good. Yeah, this man's showing out. No. He's like, this is why you paid me.
Yeah,
it's cool to see. You love to see a Josh Allen dominant team with somebody else kind of showing up. You know what I mean? And they need that because they can get only so far in the AFC in the playoffs. They need that extra push. And if James Cook's going to be the guy to provide that, then I'm here for it. I'm tired of seeing the Chiefs there.
Yeah,
I want to see the Bills take somebody on the, you know what I mean, for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but they lost a big one on defense. Ed Oliver. That's going to be a huge blow for them. Yeah. I think he torn triceps or something.
Yeah, he's out for. They'll probably do a double.
Out indefinitely. Yeah.
It'll probably be a double IR, so at least a minimum of 8 weeks.
Yeah, so that's a tough blow, but yeah, hell of a game from Cook. If you had him on fantasy, it's a great weekend.
Every time I saw him cutting to him, he was just burning the defense for another one.
Yeah, I didn't like on the Panthers side the backfield though. mean, you put in Dowdle for those last two, and he's going off. And you I would have gave Dowdle a little more work than
Chuba's their guy, bro.
Especially, I know, but did you hear what the coach said after this weekend?
Did not.
He said Chuba has been like so great for us lately. Kind of in the sense of like I think they're going to move towards Dowdle going forward.
And they might trade Chuba.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens with that.
Running back need all over the place.
For real. A lot of them got hurt this weekend.
Game kind of went how you would have guessed it would have went.
Oh, yeah.
Andy Dalton didn't. I mean, whether Bryce Young was in there or not, I mean, I don't think it really made a difference.
Yeah.
I think they're a little bit more competitive with Bryce Young. I feel like they were clicking a little bit on offense these last couple weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with the Dowdle addition, you know what I mean? But, yeah, it's the Red Rocket can only do so much.
Yeah, he can't get out of the pocket.
When I say Red Rocket, that's something else. That's something else. That's crazy. Oh, Red Rifle.
Tell us what's on your mind, Daniel.
No, we're going to move past that. Probably edit this out. All right, Miami Dolphins ended their skid with a victory over the Atlanta Falcons. Tua Tagovailoa. 3-touchdown game for the boy with one eye. The one eye Willie. You guys see him? Throwing touchdowns like this, bro. What the hell? What happened? You got pink eye?
Oh, I don't know.
I saw a picture.
But what happens to the Falcons?
The whole game like that? I know.
I'm tired of seeing them win 1 week against a good team, and
who do we talk about?
And
then getting blown out by 30 points.
We talked about the Jags doing that. It's the Falcons are doing it
it's
too.
It's the Falcons are doing it now.
Who else is doing it? We got to be other motherfuckers.
I'm disappointed, man. I thought Atlanta coming off last week was just going to come out there and roll, and then obviously Penix gets hurt, so you kind of lose that. But then everybody that's been wanting Cousins to come back, Cousins are back. Like, did you like that? No, you didn't.
If he needed an opportunity to play to show somebody that needed a quarterback somewhere, that homeboy still got it. Yes, I'm going to be worth this big ass contract that I'm going to get paid. Here's my chance. Nope, he fucked it up.
Yeah.
And I mean, it doesn't help. You got Bijan getting what? What did he get, like?
Oh, they shut him down. They completely shut them down.
And they haven't been able to shut any running backs down. Which is crazy. Nobody. Yeah, no one. Insane.
I think it was a fluke game for the Dolphins. I mean, they still got weapons on offense, so I think they're going to score, but I don't think they're going to dominate teams like that.
Defensively, no, not week in and week out. A team that is going to continue to dominate week in and week out, regardless of how the other team's defense is playing, is the New England Patriots. Tre'Davion Henderson looked better than he had looked in weeks past. I don't want to say he's the guy he's taking over. I still think what's Ramondre is their dude. They have way too much trust in Ramondre.
Yeah.
And his utilization is not decreasing just with Henderson finally doing something with his little bit of touches. You know what I mean? But Drake May, man, having a year.
MVP, dude. MVP season for sure right now.
They're at the top of the league, and that's because of him and because of that defense. The defense is playing nice, and I think it's to Vrabel. To Vrabel, yeah. That's the intensity that he brings. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the Dan Campbell type of coaching, you know what I mean? But solid win against the Browns. Browns defense didn't look. Their defensive backs are just trash. You know what I mean? They're not. The DBs are not good this year. That defensive line with Myles Garrett, disgusting, record-breaking. He had, 5 sacks in a game. Gave me 60 points in my fantasy league. Yeah.
Crazy.
Nuts, though. Nuts.
Yeah.
Like him to have – Drake May had a phenomenal game. Got sacked 5 times by one person. But other than that, great game.
Still killed it.
No, they're looking like a front runner for that division and possibly the AFC, man.
Currently, aren't they right now number 1?
No, Colts. Colts AFC.
Oh,
Colts are number 1. Yeah.
Aren't they the same division?
But they're there. No.
That's
Patriots got the Jets.
Texans and Jags.
Patriots got the Jets, Dolphins, and Bills.
Yeah, you're right. Baltimore Ravens game against the Bears.
Heyo.
Big
win.
Big win for them.
Tyler
They
Huntley,
needed Tyler Huntley
balling
back.
out.
Yeah, back at the helm for them. I don't know why they keep dropping the dude. He's literally there to fight for them anytime they need him.
Yeah.
Should have probably rolled with him before instead of Cooper Rush. You probably would have had a little bit similar offense to what they run with Lamar. It's not changing up literally everything.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
That's what my beef with them from the start of the season is. Like, why you have someone like Lamar Jackson? You've had Tyler Huntley. He's been there for years. And in the past, when Jackson gets hurt, Huntley comes in, and you could almost switch jerseys, and you'd be like, oh.
Yeah, it was a little shorter version.
Very similar. Not the same.
Little Kyler Murray version.
But then, a little bite-sized version. But then you get rid of him, and you bring in someone like Cooper Rush, who's the exact opposite of Lamar, and expect your offense to work the same way. It doesn't.
No.
They're trying to force feed Henry. Switch it up.
Well, he had a good game, too, which he needs.
Needed it, yeah, 100%.
And then Lamar possibly coming back next week.
It was looking like it. It was looking like
I think so.
Them getting a win this week prolongs it if he needs it, though. Like, now it buys him another week. Because
who do they got next week? I guess it also depends on who they're playing.
They're playing Thursday night against the Dolphins.
Dub.
Yeah. Might not even have to rush him.
That's what I'm saying. Let Huntley ball out against Tua.
Yeah.
But, Bears, it sucks. I think the Bears are better than they were the last couple of years. It's just they're losing these games at the end, and they're not getting stops on defense like they have been. It's weird. Yeah. It's like in game where they just switch up, not like week to week. It's like some of the game they're doing. God, they look good, and some of the games like what the fuck, same old Bears.
Yeah, to me it's just so weird because I think it's damn near the play calling. And you guys just got one of the best play callers for your coach, so it's super weird.
I just don't think they're on the same page. He's calling because
they have the players.
He knows how to call plays. He just doesn't have. I don't think They haven't been there long enough. They haven't.
Yeah. With time.
Yeah, with time. They have some new people. Swift wasn't on the team last year, was he?
Yeah, he was.
He was.
Yeah. That was his first year, I think, last year.
Well, what makes it even weirder is they've all improved. Caleb Williams has improved. Odunze has improved. Swift
Big
is
time.
comfortable there.
Moore has not, though.
Yeah, he's just been. Well, I don't think it's Moore's fault, though.
No,
I almost think he's not getting the target. Yeah, because they're designing more stuff for Odunze and Swift.
You can see it. Odunze is definitely a bigger piece.
Yeah, you don't really see too many plays for Moore, which is unfortunate.
Just those hospital balls.
You thought he would. Yeah, you thought he'd get the Amon-Ra, St. Brown type routes for this team, but no, not looking like it. But he has been consistent, which is kind of weird. He's always got around like 4 or 5 targets or catches for like 50 yards. He's been consistent.
Is crazy with the utilization of Odunze Moore. That's the same stat line Odunze has. He'll have like 4 catches in the first half for like 20-something, 40-something yards. Second catch, they threw to him twice. Second half, they threw to him twice.
Yeah.
Like, why did we switch it up?
That's weird. Exactly.
There's a lot of offenses that are like that this year. It's weird.
So.
There's a lot of defenses like that, too.
Yeah.
Like, they're throwing it to one guy. Why don't we cover that guy, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nah. Let's leave him open.
Shut up. All right.
Wide open on the sideline, dude.
We'll jump into the late slate of games. We had the Denver Broncos getting another dub over an NFC East team. Love to see it. Dallas Cowboys catching a loss. Who doesn't love that? You know what I mean?
Suck it, Cowboys fan.
Broncos should have won that game. I think they're both. Yeah. I don't think either of them are an elite team this year. No. Broncos literally they needed this type of game after they had one good quarter in the last 2 games prior to this. You know what I mean? So they needed a bounce back game where they could kind of show that they can compete throughout the entire game. And
but what's their record? Haven't they only lost 2 games?
5-2, I think.
Yeah, right. That's what's crazy.
That's what's crazy. They're playing awful. Like they're barely winning some of these games. Which a win's a win's a win's a win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But their last 5 quarters, like they look like the Broncos we kind of expected.
That we talked about at the beginning of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's a time, if you're somehow at this point you're 5-2, if there's a time for you to start gelling and figuring it out and you've got it now, this is the time, and that's just going to be dangerous going forward.
It's like the 49ers too, bro. They're somehow fucking keeping it on.
Yeah.
And
other than this last week,
Yeah.
you know, and I was excited. RJ Harvey was so involved, getting touchdowns and stuff. Hopefully, from a fantasy perspective, that kind of helps translate him into some more touches or more plays.
Yeah.
And I mean, even if you don't have him on your team, if you've got Dobbins, you need to pick him up because Dobbins has an injury history.
Yeah.
And they've been running him crazy on the field, so.
Yeah.
All right. We'll jump into the next team. I see it in the chat over here. Probably one of the better teams in the league this year. Defeated a division rival in the Tennessee Titans with Jonathan Taylor. That's his third in a row. 3-touchdown game. If that last one was a rush instead of that little pass from Daniel Jones, little jet pass. It counted as a pass instead of a receiving touchdown. But if it was a rush, he would have had a record, which would have been 3 consecutive games with 3 rushing touchdowns. Which is fucking nuts, dude. Especially the last couple of years. Like, there was a year where he was great. He was doing so good, top of the league, rushing. And then he got hurt, and then it's like he was back 100%, didn't do shit. And second year, back 100%, didn't really do anything. And then now this year, he's back to the guy he was a couple years ago, which is great. They need that. I feel like that Daniel Jones is just thriving off of it. You know what I mean? Having that run game. But they look good. They look like literally, I'm gonna say it. They look like the best team in the NFL right now. So,
they are
just full. Like their defense, their offense, their receivers making blocks down the field. Their defensive gang tackling. You know what I mean? Making turnovers. It's just all the pieces are put together right now, and they look good.
Yeah, real good. I mean, it helps when you got the best running back in the NFL going off like that. That opens up everything,
bro. He's such a
front runner.
He might be one of them. Yeah, to him.
Yeah,
first time have a non-quarterback in a while. Jonathan Taylor.
I wouldn't be mad.
If I had to pick a top 3 right now, I'd go Jonathan Taylor, Drake May, Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I could see that.
Remember those names.
I'll write it down. Hold on.
For multiple reasons.
No.
All right.
I see.
All right.
I think he's talking to you, Bryce.
Whatever. We were the ones who got it right.
I got it right 3 times out of the 10.
No, you didn't.
I got it right 2 times.
Yeah.
No, you got it. Daniel got it right twice with me.
And once with Bryce.
Got it right once with me.
I got it with Bryce too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got it.
You didn't.
Yes, I did. That means we both got. We're close. Okay, back on track. Stop.
Because what was it? Ed Reed?
Stop it. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Their defense, I think, is the reason why they caught that dub. They should have been more dominant in that game. I say it again, week in and week out. They're playing against it. Their talent that they're playing against. They're dropping to that level every week or rising to that level every week. You know what I mean? And playing against that. Other than that Lions game, that's a T to the scheme of their offense for some reason. So they did it again this week, but their defense was able to get some stops. We saw Rattler on the bench at the end of the game. I think it was only because the game was over. I don't say they were pulling him.
He had a fumble right before that.
No, they pulled him.
Yeah.
And they're pulling him next week too. Tyler Show is already going to be.
He's already named a starter.
Name starter.
Damn, bro! After literally one game like that.
Yeah.
Short leash, huh?
Well, I mean, you say one game like that. Look at their record. I mean, they haven't really won anything.
How many other teams are in the same boat? You know what I mean? It's not. I don't think it's record based.
The Jets did it, and then they brought Fields back the next week, and they won a game.
Made the dude cry in a closet, bro.
He didn't say that. Though.
Sometimes all you need is some tough love, man.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like there's ways to do it. Call the boy in and, hey, listen, here's a box of tissues. I'm about to break it the fuck down for you. Okay, you don't need to fucking call the boy out like that.
You suck, bro.
You suck.
The first he hears about it is the GM talking shit about him on the fucking media. That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's rough.
It's all right. You guys,
maybe if he threw.
But he had a bounce back.
Bounce back game, right? Did it?
Bounce back game.
They talked about Tyrod Taylor the whole week. I heard it, and then Jet Fields starting.
Mm-hmm.
I was happy. I was glad to see him taking the them giving him another opportunity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This league is dangerous and it's harsh, and if that very well could have wrote him off, and he would have been done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They could have pulled him, run with T-Mobile. T-Mobile has a good big game. Fields is cut the next week, put on Daniel Jones treatment like from last year,
and then goes to the Raiders and resurrects his
career. Balls out.
and, then,
multiple things,
and then goes off.
All right, we're almost done. We got a couple more. Green Bay Packers versus versus the Pittsburgh Steelers in Lambeau. Aaron Rodgers is looking to get his 31st win against 32nd win against all 32 teams, and he was not able to do it. Love and Parsons were able to spoil that for him. Mm-hmm. I say Love and Parsons because that man, the way they block him, like him not getting sacks, he's disrupting the shit out of that offense. Like without him getting sacks, I feel like more than when he's the person getting the sack. Because they're blocking, it's taking 2-3 dudes and a running back or a tight end kicker to like block that man. You know what I mean? And he's not having. Aaron Rodgers didn't have the time he had the last couple weeks. He likes throwing to the tight end quickly, and that's what he was able to do. But that was it. He didn't. A couple big plays to DK downfield here and there, a couple dump offs to the running backs here and there. But that was really, they couldn't really get anything going. You know what I mean? That defense was able to get them locked down.
It was a weird defensive formation that was messing Rodgers up with like 3 down linemen and then Parsons blitzing off the nose tackle.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason he couldn't figure it out, or he felt uncomfortable. I think he thought too much about like trying to feel his presence behind him, that he wasn't going through his.
He's not used to those linemen. He's also trying to figure out how they're going to pick up that. You know what I mean as well. Yeah. He's trying to think for them, but also be the quarterback. Like you can't let them handle the blocks. You handle the rest. But you could tell he was trying to figure out how to beat that, and then also read the field and read the defense. And
I think he's got too much experience and he's too good. He's not as good as he once was, but he's too good to, think too hard about it instead of go out there and just play free. And I think that they got off to a hot start and it's like, oh, wait a minute. Pittsburgh's probably going to win this game.
I thought they were.
And then I think he just started thinking too much about it and, just couldn't make plays.
No.
Yep.
Yeah, tough. Could have got it. Could have got the dub.
One thing again about the Packers, I saw a clip today. Do you see how much fun they were just having?
Yeah.
They look like they were just having so much fun. Like after catches, their little small celebrations, like in between timeouts, like little things like that. Touchdowns, Kraft to the camera, like little things like that. Kraft's headbutting dudes with no helmet is great.
Yeah.
But I mean, they look like they're just having fun. Like they look like they are just clicking at all levels as well. I also think that they need to play better against some of the better teams.
Well, they need to stay consistent on offense, what it is.
Yeah.
Because they'll go out and play a game like that, or they'll play a drive like that, and then the next drive it's just like they've never played football before. It's weird. And then also on top of all that, Tucker Kraft, leading receiver in the league on National Tight End Day weekend, whatever you want to say. Leading receiver out of everybody, not just tight end.
Yeah, he had a game.
Dude's a monster.
Yeah, he is a monster, bro. They're gonna have him for a while. Kraft, like he's not gonna play anywhere else. Like what? Why would you play anywhere else with that name?
Yeah, Kraft cheese, man. Kraft cheese, bro.
We do have a celebration on the board. Blake did get his first dub.
Did he?
Blake got his first dub.
Why is this not breaking news?
He did.
I didn't even know, dude.
I know. We should have like a breaking news.
Well, that was our breaking news right there.
Daniel owes Blake $100.
That one?
No, I said if he gets a winning season. I didn't say shit about one win.
No, you said if you got a win.
Winning season.
Winning.
You said one win, dude.
No, I don't care what you guys
That's
say.
what I
I
heard.
back. I recorded every single one of these pods. Huh?
You got 2 of us on your side, Blake. You about to be $100 richer.
Blake ain't even know about it. Blake has 1 win and a tie. He has as many ties as he has wins. Blake makes his pick.
Worse.
Blake makes his pick and then goes and hunts and doesn't watch football. But he does check the score now. He's been checking. He told me, he's like, hey, did you see me get the win? Like he popped into a PlayStation party.
Like the minute it happened.
He was excited.
He's like, hey, you see me get that win? You owe me $100.
He didn't say that.
He should have.
No, he shouldn't.
Yeah, see, there you go. Post that up there. Pull it up there.
No, I'm not putting no money in
Come on.
nobody's hand. I'll put it up there, man. He put no money in his hand. Everyone, true fans of the 104,000 people that watched episode 1, they can tell that what we said and what the agreement was.
We can clip and pull it up on one of our later episodes.
That's
fine.
easy. That's the easiest thing to do.
Hey, all it takes is one win to start a win streak.
That's how it goes.
So now,
I think it's 2.
now when he wins out
it's 2,
the rest
buddy.
of the year, when he wins out the rest of the year, you're gonna still owe him $100. It don't
If
matter.
he wins out the rest of the year, he will have a winning record, which was the deal, and I will give him $100.
So now,
Don't
now
say nice,
$200.
Yeah.
All right,
We're here
2
for
more
you,
games.
Blake.
2 more games. No, we're not here for Blake. Blake's here for us. The Houston Texans played against the 49ers. We're able to get a win. I would have liked to see the 49ers beat the Texans. So for some reason, I just don't like to see the Texans win. I just like their defense. I'm not a big Stroud guy.
Yeah.
I'm a Nico Collins guy because he is on my fantasy team. I left him in. I didn't know he had a concussion.
What?
Yikes.
Yeah, I don't know what I was doing.
Rookie.
I think I've looked at 2 different ones, but it don't matter. No matter. I had Myles Garrett give me 60 points. I won. Led the league in scoring this week.
Must
Neither
be
here
nice
nor
to get
there.
bailed out every now and then.
Can't be.
Oh yeah.
It can't be
I'm
any more
surprised
worse
they
than
won.
Drake London.
I'm surprised the Texans won too.
Yeah, I was surprised at that.
But
Without Nico Collins, too. What were you saying about Drake London?
No, I was saying that's worse even because Drake London. He's
Okay,
like
but,
out.
yeah,
He was out like a minute before the game,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like everyone left him on their team. On there, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
What's
I
your
think the same
excuse,
thing was.
Daniel?
I think the same thing happened. to Collins.
No, it's not. Because I have him on one of my teams, and he's been on my bench the whole week.
Shut up.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm
how to do
also
that.
surprised the Texans won that game. I feel like the running game for the 49ers has been keeping them consistent and letting them continue to nickel and dime downfield, let Mac Jones not have to like read an entire defense. You know what I mean? He's able to kind of make the easy plays. And that defense has been good enough to get some stops. Losing Fred Warner, you could tell that they're definitely taking a hit at that. They don't have that leader on their defense that's kind of running it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this is kind of like a loss I would have expected them, the first 4, 5, 6 weeks of the season to have, just based on the 49ers injuries.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like I said, with the Texans without Nico Collins, like, I didn't see it coming. I'm kind of glad it happened. I don't think the 49ers should be at the top of that division like they are, based on their injuries. But they have been playing good. And then if you picked up Woody Marks on your bye weeks and plugged him in, he didn't get you the most points, but all we needed was at least 10 to stay competitive. I think he got you, 13, 15, something like that? He had a good game.
13, yeah, I think.
And he's still taking more snaps than Chubb.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And we have
worth
no
holding
idea
on
where
to.
Mixon.
yeah, and there's no word on
No
him.
word
Yeah,
on
but
Mixon
who
still.
knows?
So exactly.
Does he still go here?
Right.
Yeah. So. All right.
Yeah.
Either way, like you said, I wasn't expecting them to be in that position. If they were able to sneak out another win before they get Brock Purdy back and a couple of their receivers, like they can run away with, you know what I mean, and be competitive with the Rams there at the end. So.
Yeah, my biggest takeaway is CMC. I think his lowest yards since what was it, like 10 years? It was a crazy stat or something. Well, other than his, obviously missed games, but
in 10 years with wearing one high top sock and low top sock and
pull out
different
every
colored
data.
shoelaces. And
With eye black 14 millimeters less than the other left side.
with wind gust of 10 plus miles per hour. 67 dew point.
rocking the yellow.
We get it. NFL ESPN, we get it.
And he took only 2 shits that morning instead of 3.
Hey, you got to count those, man.
Yeah,
that's aerodynamics or something.
Monday Night Football. We had the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Washington Commanders. Probably 2 weeks ago, this is a more competitive game. What do you think?
I would agree.
Yeah.
Even with them getting Chucky Debo and Terry McLaurin back. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like they just didn't look better. But they also don't have Daniels, so you got to keep that in mind.
The Commanders were right there, man.
They
How many
scored.
fourth down opportunities, like down on their side of the field, did they miss out on? Like,
but the same thing. Luckily for them, at the same time that was happening, that happened to the Chiefs. For a long time, they were playing in the middle of the field, just going back and forth till like 12 minutes left in the second quarter. No one scored. They literally were just exchanging the ball back and forth. Not punching,
back-to-back
not
turnovers.
punching, not kicking field goals, not scoring touchdowns. Literally just turning it over on downs back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and then
the Commanders
Chiefs started
getting
scoring.
big chunk plays.
Yeah.
Chunk plays down the field, just driving. Then they'd get, to
Turnover.
30. And it's just like, we just forgot what we were doing the last 5 minutes. That game, I think with Mariota in there, it could have gone a lot differently. And then another thing for me is like, is it time, if you're in fantasy, is it time to let go of McLaurin? Like, what's going on with this guy? Like, he got his money.
He's not going to do
got
anything
his money.
when
Got
he's
his
not going to do
injury.
anything when Mariota's in there.
Yeah.
Mariota's
he caught a Teddy.
Yeah, but he's not going to have the weeks that he has when
he
Daniels
needs
he needs
Daniels.
He needs
Daniels in there.
Seems like for the most part of the season so far, he's kind of been irrelevant. I know he's had the injury, but at the same time, like, he's another one of those guys. You were holding out and got your big money contract.
Luke
now
McCaffrey's
you're
doing better than him.
Yeah.
I think it's because of the injury, though. I wouldn't put
that
too much on him.
Probably
his injury and Daniels' injury.
Yeah, and Daniels being out. But it also doesn't help when you're doing this 3 back still, and Krosky Merritt's not looking that great. You guys got to stick.
Like he's taking
I think you guys got to stick to one.
They're using 2 men. They're using the rest
it's
of them
too much. Yeah, it's too much. Because you get a nice run, and then you get taken out. It's like, where's the momentum? You know what I mean? Then you get back in. You're like, why did he take me out? Yeah, they got to figure that one out. Because they could be good.
Yeah.
They could be real good.
Chiefs look good. Chiefs look like they're turning it around. You know what I mean? They played against a good Washington. Washington defense is good. You know what I mean? So,
it's good.
They played against them. I think they just did a terrible job of covering the tight end. There was too many times where Travis Kelce was just wide open. You know what I mean?
For no reason.
For no reason. What are we doing? Like this? It's literally probably the best tight end to ever do it.
Yeah.
We're just gonna leave him wide open.
That last one was a broken play though.
I know.
Even running a route.
That's what's crazy though. But like, it's Travis Kelce.
But
just let him sit. He's an eligible receiver.
Yeah.
If it's a zone man, something has to be in that play.
If you had to choose who was going to be more slightly open, he would probably be the one, right? Compared to Worthy, Rice.
No, the other ones are going to burn you.
Or
if Worthy or Rice catching the ball right there, they score on that play.
Yeah,
100%.
Travis Kelce isn't the guy he was 10 years ago. You know what I mean? He's not as fast. He was moving though.
He was. Yeah. He was moving so much. I think he even fell before he tried doing something and started tumbling.
That's that 30-year-old. That's that 30-plus-year-old. I did that shit in a kickball game. Playing in the kickball game, that annual kick game on Thursday. Wish me luck. I'm the pitcher only.
Because you can't run?
I don't want to. Last year I threw up.
Who you juking out running to the base and kick?
Last year, I think I got what's the word I'm looking for? Heat exhaustion. Yeah. I got to my car and I was like, yeah, all right, yeah. Like I was just fucking throwing up fucking nothing. Chugged the liquid IV. I felt great. But yeah, anyways, old man straight.
If anybody was wondering, that's the breakdown of Daniel's athleticism to Travis Kelce. Thanks for sharing.
We're close in athleticism is what I'm trying to say. As both podcasters and former tight ends. Pause, maybe.
Maybe.
I can go more
maybe Jason. Unless it benefits you.
Yeah. Depending on how
who cares?
Depending on how it's interpreted. All right, let's jump into our picks so we can get Blake in and out.
Wild style.
We talked about our Thursday game. It's the Ravens versus the Dolphins. 2-5 versus 2-6. If Lamar plays, then that changes my thought on it. But I think the Dolphins get the win. Only for the fact, like I said, only for the simple fact that I think that the offense is going to score regardless. The Ravens are going to have to keep up. scoring wise. Their defense is going to get stops. I know that, but was their offense going to be able to keep up with an offense that's going to score points, regardless of how good the defense is? So I think it's a closer game because Huntley can play a little bit better than Cooper Rush. If it's Lamar, I think it changes my whole. But right now, it's Huntley that I'm going off of. So with Huntley at the helm, I'm going Miami.
If Lamar ends up playing, your pick is still the Dolphins. You can't switch it later.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying right now the pick is this because that's what I'm locking it in. But like, hopefully Lamar plays and the Ravens win. I like to cheer for the Ravens.
Where is this one at?
It is in Miami.
It's in Miami.
Yeah, it's in Miami. These Amazon games have been nice on Thursdays. Like I said, I think it's a close game, but I think the Miami gets the win.
They have Baltimore at 8.5-point favorite.
Who's they? I'm Daniel.
You're not there.
I am Daniel.
I'm going Ravens. I think Lamar does play, and I think even if Lamar didn't play, I think the Ravens feed off of that momentum, a nice win last week, and they get another one in Miami against Tua.
See, Daniel, Bryce knows ball. That's why he's on this podcast.
Bro, last week you don't even know us because you don't know ball.
I'm going Ravens also. I think they're going to, whether it's Huntley or Lamar.
Yeah.
Huntley or Lamar, don't matter. They're going to capitalize off that win. Henry coming off a good game. I think they're going to build on that. The defense getting healthier. I think the Dolphins game against the Falcons was a fluke.
Mm-hmm.
They'll still score their offense. I don't trust their defense.
No.
Ravens, lock it in.
Lock it in. All right, Monday night game. We have. I feel like this is just a classic game. It's a classic game. We have the Arizona Cardinals versus the Dallas Cowboys.
Ooh.
I have no idea about this one.
That's crazy, bro. You got the 2-5 Cardinals taking on the 3-4-1 Cowboys. The 3-4-1 Cowboys. It is the game is in Dallas. In Monday night. Dak's gonna come out and he's gonna throw the ball. Pickens is gonna throw the Lamb. Williams is gonna get his run. The offense has been clicking. The defense has been either keeping them in games or taking them out of games. Every single week has been constantly that defense. So, that being said, I don't think the Cardinals are the answer against that defense. You know what I mean? I think they're going to be able to stop them. There's ways that the Cardinals could click and be a little bit better, but I don't think that they're taking that route. And I think Cardinal fans will agree with me that there's ways that they could make adjustments and be better. Whether it's Kyler, whether it's not Kyler, you know what I mean? But I think the Cowboys have enough on offense, and I just don't think the Cardinals are clicking like they can click with no running game really. I think the Cowboys win that game.
Yeah, where's this one at? Is this one in Dallas?
In Dallas.
In Dallas? No. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Dallas. Honestly, I think the offense is too good. I haven't seen enough from the Cardinals. It's a tough one though because I think the Cardinals can win because their defense is good and Will Johnson is the real deal corner. I'm not saying he's gonna shut these crazy wide receivers. Yeah, he's I don't know. I guess we'll see, but I think it's gonna be a close game. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout or anything. And I think the Cowboys probably Aubrey game-winning field goal type of game.
What did Ferguson do last week, though?
Nothing.
Nothing. You're right.
Fat 0. Yeah, because that was Denver's defense, though. Defense, man.
I think Cardinals' defense keeps them in games. I think they are struggling with some health issues in the secondary, which kind of concerns me going against CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens.
So you can't cover them all.
That's too much,
you can't.
It's too much.
And then Dak's obviously throwing. He's playing out of his mind right now. I think he's leading the league in QBR and touchdowns or something.
I don't see it as an MVP year for him because he does this every year. Like he's gonna put up the stats. That's what he does.
Mm-hmm.
After missing the last half or whatever last year, I mean it's a good bounce back for him. It's a positive sign for Cowboys fans and the team. I do not want to pick the Cowboys, but
I don't either ever. But I'm trying
Yeah.
to fix
here's the
my
thing.
record, my G.
Cardinals secondary, health wise, a little iffy. They have no run game.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be a toss up if it's going to be Kyler Murray or Brissett before the game, which changes the whole dynamic. But either way it goes, I don't think it's going to be enough. So
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go with the Cowboys.
Oh, Dallas sweep is the hardest
Pains
thing.
me.
I've never thought I'd
it.
write it down.
And we didn't see
tie.
Overshown.
I hope they tie again. 2 ties.
Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened.
That'd be the funniest shit ever. Just 3-3 or 0-0.
My dad's
Sorry,
gonna
Dad.
be pissed. You son of a bitch.
It'll be all right. It'll be all right, big unit.
We didn't see Overshown though too on the Cowboys defense last week. Sat out another week, so
that is true.
That's a big name on that defense for the Cowboys.
Well,
so
even with them, their defense is terrible.
Yeah,
but
he's a big play. You know what I mean? He's in the middle. He's gonna get plays for you for sure. He's that kind of player.
Yeah, and I think like best case is Murray does come back because they don't have a pass rush.
Yeah,
and he could scramble and maybe he does enough with his legs they can pull it out. But I just don't see it happening. And if it's Brissett, he's not going to have that dynamic.
Mm-hmm. Well, he will have his Trey McBride, which I would love. So I'm hoping Brissett plays.
If they had James Conner, regardless of who the quarterback was, I would probably be picking the Cardinals.
Yeah. That's not a bad take. People have been eating the Cowboys defense up with the running game.
Dallas sweep. Heard it here. Hopefully never hear that shit again.
Unfortunately, never again. I almost picked the Cardinals just to spite the Cowboys. Who's that?
Where's Blake?
Is that a winner about to join the podcast right
now? Is he though?
There he is, the winner himself, the $100 man.
No.
Let's go, Blake.
Like, show him how good of a stand-up guy you are, and let him know the deal was if you have a winning record, $100.
I thought it was if I had one win throughout the whole season.
That's what happens. That's what happens when you think. See, we shouldn't have let you think. That's my fault, and that's my fault.
Hey, it's 3-1, unanimous.
No, it's not. I don't care. It's my money. I know. Go back to the pod. I'm gonna pull up a clip and we're gonna play it. Next, it's gonna start the pod next week.
Pull it up.
So
pull it up.
That's gonna be that clip, me saying it, and then we're gonna start the pod. It's gonna be me like this in the camera.
No one knows you watch that part. So I don't even know who's playing this week. So
it doesn't matter who's playing this week, Blake, because last week you got a dub. That's all we're talking about right now. We're talking about you catching dubs.
Eat your dub. Eat your dub.
Eat it. Crab over there.
Feed it to the homie.
Dart and Jameis Winston.
Feed it to the homie. He said, "You got one win, and he's over here."
Hey, that's no different than these running backs getting 1 or 2 yards doing that dumb stuff, too.
I know, right?
Like, you're nobody. Like, calm down.
In my details of every podcast that I post, like, I have to write, like, I write a little thing of what the podcast includes. Every week I put the BGOT, whatever the acronym is, Blake has a pick of the week. And then I put quotes, LOL, he still hasn't won. Or, like, he's still no dub. But, like, this week, it's going to be different, and it's going to be in all caps. It's gonna say, he got a dub with the record of 1-6-1 in week 8. Crazy shit. Blake Glanzer.
Hey, yo.
Hey, he's better than here. Like.
There's people, that have not gotten.
Oh, he's better than like 3 NFL teams record wise. That's pretty damn good.
Pretty good.
For real.
All right, so this week, Blake. This week, Blake, we have the Seattle Seahawks playing against the Washington Commanders. And it's a divisional game. Most of these teams are in the same division as the Rams and the Cardinals. So it's like those 4 together. The game is in Washington. The Commanders are 3-5, and the Seahawks are 5-2. Commanders, I think Jaden Daniels should be back next week. They'll have their starting quarterback back. Maybe. And then the
yeah.
Seahawks are coming off of bye week, right? They just had a
Bye week.
Yeah, coming off of a bye week, so they didn't play last week.
Oh, so that means they're going to be coming in hot this week. See,
Or cold. You never know.
What is the Seahawks?
Nope.
Are they partying too much on the weekend?
Seattle, Washington.
So they're both from Washington?
One's from DC.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go with the Seahawks. That's how much I know about the football.
I like
about
that.
the football, he says. Okay.
Win streak.
Win streak. Yeah, win streak.
Two is a win streak.
That's what he's about to get too. That's a great pick.
Okay, so you got the Seahawks. You going to give a score? Okay.
It's going to be a high score. It's going to be a high score. I just know the Seahawks are going to win.
Okay.
Nice.
Sound good?
Well, the Seahawks are going to score points. They're going to throw this fucking ball to Smith and Jigba. So, good pick, Blake. Let's see if you can get it.
That's a good pick. Yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
Let's make it 2 in a row.
I'll call you on Sunday and see what happens.
And see what happened. And ask you what happened.
He's gonna ask you if you have his money.
No, so why are we still talking about money? Right,
because.
Cue the song.
Double or nothing.
Later.
No, absolutely not.
Later, Blake. On his way to a 2-win streak.
Get the fucking song off. No, he's not.
He's getting.
No, I hope he gets more wins. He's not getting $100 for one win. That was never on the fucking table.
Chat begs the difference.
Who's Chad?
Chat, not Chad. Do you see it?
Yeah. All right. Our turn. Seahawks versus the Commanders in Washington. I even think with Daniels back, I think the Seahawks just their defense is the better of the two this week. Yeah. And their offense is going to clip. I mean, if they throw it to anybody else, they're better. But all they do is throw it to Jigba, and they're good. So I don't see them changing it up any. I think they throw the shit to him very much. I think Charbonnet gets another touchdown this week. That's a hot take. I think Kenneth Walker's not. I think slowly they're changing of the guard. I think Charbonnet is going to slowly take over that starting position. But they're winning right now, and they're doing good. So they're not doing anything drastic. But he's slowly taking more touches in the red zone. Like you can see it starting to happen. I'm going with Seattle.
That's all I think it is, though, with your Kenneth Walker thing. I think that's all it is the red zone. Kenneth Walker gets him up the field, and then it's Charbonnet time, which sucks for fantasy.
Yeah, for fantasy.
Yeah.
Well, you've seen it for years, too. A lot of teams do that.
Mm-hmm.
What do they call it?
So it's tough.
What do they call it?
It's called, it's a term.
Vulture?
Yeah, there it is, vulture.
Didn't I know that one?
Touchdown.
Yeah, they're sitting there waiting.
Like your number one.
Circling. Oh, time to score.
Your number one drives you downfield, and then you put your power back in, and he just runs it in. Unless your name's Derrick Henry and you're both at the same time.
For yourself from getting red zone touchdowns because you scored from 30.
Can you imagine if somebody had a power back behind Derrick Henry?
No.
It'd be a monster.
Yeah.
Damn, the Knicks just lost to the Bucks.
I don't even think they can make another guy that big that plays football. Like that
runs
that could run. Yeah, exactly. It's insane. But I got the Seahawks too. I think they've been balling out. Sam Darnold's showing you why every team should have probably been looking at him in the offseason. And I'm sure the Vikings are pretty disappointed on letting him go because he's balling out, man.
I would have just let him rock and keep McCarthy sitting there waiting.
Dude, seriously. I mean, the way he's playing,
like they did with
I wish the Raiders picked him up. Like, we made the wrong decision. He's balling out. JSN's having a wide receiver 1 season. He is wide receiver 1. And like you said, he really is just getting all the targets. It works out for me because I got him in fantasy.
Darnold stares him down, and the defense still can't stop it.
But yeah, I got Seahawks. I think it's going to be a close game, especially if Jaden comes back. It'll be a fun, nice Monday night game to watch. But I got Seahawks.
Okay, Ethan.
I am also gonna go Seahawks.
We're my Miami pick away from a clean sweep.
I am going to say that JSN doesn't have an amazing game like he has been. With the Commanders' defense and Dan Quinn, I don't think they're gonna let that fly. I think they'll key on it, hopefully, if they want to try to win or be competitive. Whether Jaden Daniels comes back or not, I think it will be close if he does, but with that in the air, I don't think he will. It's a hamstring, right?
Yeah.
Those linger and they're like,
But he was jumping up and down on the sideline. I mean, they said he was going to practice this week, so we'll see.
Yeah, and then another thing is the running game too. I mean, Seahawks a little more dominant of a running game than a three-back committee in Washington. I agree with you. I think they need to figure that out and say, no, you're the guy and you're coming in on this play and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, too much swapping.
Okay. Locked them in, Seahawks.
But yeah, like you said though, Ethan, I'm gonna just go a little bit more on top of that because if JSN doesn't have a good game, it's gonna be Cooper Kupp. Look at Rashee Rice. Yeah. Rashee Rice was in those little short routes. Cooper Kupp might eat this weekend.
As long as they don't have Cooper Kupp try throwing the ball again, I think they'll be all right.
Yeah, he did try throwing that one.
Yeah.
Ugly.
That was a terrible throw.
Yeah.
All right.
Daniel could have threw a better pass.
I can and I will. When? All right, we're gonna jump into our power rankings. We talked about we'd update them based off our beginning of the year. Looking back at our beginning of the year ones, it's kind of funny to see where everything has changed. Just for example, mine, I have in like my bottom 3 brackets. There's 2 of the top teams in the NFL in my bottom 3. Similar.
Who were they?
Similar to you guys too, the Colts and the Seahawks. Same thing with you, or Bryce had them in, and you did too. No, you had the Seahawks.
But that's reasonable. I mean, no one. We made those before we knew Daniel Jones was going to start, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then no one.
But we didn't know he was going to start and do this.
If Sam Darnold and a whole new, coaching and a new look team was going to be as good as they are. So that's fair, I think. No. We're wrong, but it was fair.
All right, so I'll go ahead and pull these up so you guys can see. Just where we're at with them now. All right, so
updated.
We have Ethan's list right here. You go ahead and read it off your list. I'm not going to try to explain your list for you.
Oh, you want to read it? Colts, Rams, 2 most complete looking teams, I think, up to this point. Lions and Bucks are right there too. I know the Lions dropped a game against the Chiefs. Patriots are up there now. I didn't have them that high at all. I remember that. I think I had them down at mediocre or missing the playoffs, but with Drake May, they look pretty damn good. And I'll say it again, that Patriots culture with Belichick and Brady and their good old days, it's you can kind of see it there.
Yeah.
Chiefs, I know everybody's high on the Chiefs, and like all of a sudden after their poor start, they're favorites. I'm not sold on it, man.
No.
I'm not buying into it. Ravens can probably be questionable from you guys, but if they win Thursday night and Lamar comes back the next week, or even if it's this week, they got guys coming back healthy again, so I think they'll be all right. Sorry, Bryce, I put Raiders down there in the doo-doo tier with the Panthers.
Spot.
But the Panthers are surprising too, man. I don't know where to put those guys because they're just, you never know each week. My bottom 3 of my bottom 4 stayed the same.
Yeah.
No.
They're all still there, and I think your guys' were the same.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Bryce?
Yeah, I think the Super Bowl favorites right now for me is Colts AFC. I like the Packers out of the NFC rather than the Rams, but they could be flip flopped. Honestly, they're in the Super Bowl contenders on my list. Chiefs, Bills, Lions, Eagles. Can't miss those teams. Baker playoff team. They're killing it. Broncos, even though their offense is still shaky, they're winning games and they're 5-2, so they got to be a playoff team as of right now. Jags looking good. Patriots and Seahawks shockers for sure this year, but they're playing some good ball. Yeah, my potential wild cards, the Niners. I think the Bears could still sneak in as a wild card team. I think the Cowboys could easily do it. Texans have been balling out these last couple weeks now. I see them can make a little run. I don't want the Steelers to be there, but you got to still put them there, which is unfortunate because I'm not a big fan of Aaron Rodgers, but he's still doing what he needs to do, getting them dubs. Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, and the defense is good. And then the Chargers to round up the potential wild cards. The rest, yeah, I mean, you can kind of just move them all around in that area. Yeah, not looking too good for those teams there. But I hope my Raiders get the number 1 pick. I will take that.
So I forgot to use the same template as you guys, but you guys get the gist of like how I have them set up. My Super Bowl contender teams, I think the 4 best teams. There's these all 3 AFC teams and 1 NFC team, but I think, you know what I mean, the 2 losses that the Buccaneers have are against the Eagles and the Lions. You know what I mean? Other than that, they're winning their games. And Eagles and Lions are, I think, 2 of the better teams. I have the Eagles down here just because I think they're beatable. I don't think they're as dominant as they have been. It's hard to win back-to-back Super Bowls, you know what I mean, to make teams have your number. You're circled on their schedule each week. So, so I got the Packers, Bills, Rams, Seahawks, and Chiefs. I think it's kind of my next tier under. I don't know if they're necessarily Super Bowl contenders, but I think they're going to go in, maybe even competing for NFC, AFC championship games.
Yeah.
Other playoff teams that I think are just going to make the playoffs, either based off wild card or, or somehow win their division. Jags, Broncos. I think the Bengals have a shot just because of how the Chiefs got a little bit of later start. Joe Flacco's playing a little bit better. I think they need to win some of these games in this near future to be on this list unless they're moving down. But like I said, I think they played a good game this last week. Joe Flacco and that offense is clicking. That's not the issue. So
yeah.
And the same thing with the Eagles. I think they're beatable. Pittsburgh is clearly beatable. What the hell just happened?
No, I still see it up there.
Yeah, I know, but
No, you're talking about the radio playing in the audio.
I muted Bryson and went away.
Oh,
It got like super loud. Yeah. And then I got in this next line is like teams that I don't think are going to make the playoffs, but I think are going to not be towards the bottom. It's the Giants, the Ravens, the Commanders, the Browns, Falcons, and Cowboys. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs, but I don't think they're going to necessarily be towards that bottom level of the team, which kind of sucks for the Giants because we're not going to get a high pick. But I think they're going to surprise without Scatterboo. I think we can still win a couple of these games. Tracy was supposed to be our starting running back going into the season, anyways, and we do have him healthy. So I'm not completely writing them off. I think Dart is definitely the answer moving forward. So I think they upset some of these teams that they're supposed to lose against this year. But like I said, it doesn't put them in the playoff. I think it just keeps them there. And then my bottom tier, I would split these probably at the Dolphins. Jesus Christ. I would split these at the Dolphins. So I'd go Cardinals, Texans, Vikings, Titans, Dolphins. I think those are kind of all on the same level in terms of they got some pieces. They can play some good ball, but I don't think they're blowing anybody out of the water. They're not necessarily Jesus Christ.
I don't get it.
That's so weird. Yeah, I Bryson, I muted you again because I said
You got a poltergeist over there.
Dude, I don't know what's going on.
You don't hear it, dude? That's crazy.
Yeah, no, I literally hear nothing.
All right, there we go. And then my bottom tier is the Saints, the Panthers, the Jets, and the Raiders. I think that matches a lot of you guys' as well. I think the Jets are definitely the worst team in the NFL this year. But I think the Panthers are playing better than I thought they were. The Saints are playing better than I thought they were, but they're not playing better than any of these other teams. So that's kind of why I say like this. So let us know in the chat or next week or on the video comments of what you guys think about the list. If we're spot on, way off, let us know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we're pretty similar in terms of our top list, in terms of our Super Bowl contenders and our who we think is going to make it in that top. They're very, very similar.
No.
I think I got like the Seahawks higher than the two of you guys have them, and the Chiefs are a little bit lower on Ethan's than ours. But other than that, they're pretty spot on.
Yeah.
All right, let's do injuries. Want to do injuries, and then we'll jump into fantasy.
Yeah, it's a quick one. A tough one for your team, which we already kind of talked about a little bit. Cam Scatterbo, tough foot. He's done this year for sure. I would think.
Dislocated ankle. Because of a drop hip tackle.
Mm-hmm. So that was unfortunate.
Hate to see it.
Saquon, he left the game with a groin injury. He said, I think even said it, covered it a little bit. He's not concerned. So I'm pretty sure he'll play next week. We'll see. Luther Burden for the Bears, concussion, so he'll probably be out next week. Judkins, big one. Quinshon Judkins from the Browns, he's gonna be probably sideline. I would expect him to miss next week. And then Pacheco as well. I think that was like my last part of my list. Isaiah Pacheco from the Chiefs got dinged up. So Kareem Hunt. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I did write down a couple of defenders just to shout them out because they're big names. Ed Oliver from the Bills. That's a huge blow. And Pat Surtain from the Broncos, who left the game as well. So
that's a big one for them on defense.
Huge. Yeah.
Heart and soul.
Yeah. Defensive Player of the Year last year.
Yep.
So tough blow, but I mean they looked still pretty good because he left second quarter, I think, pretty early in the game, if not halftime, and they still took care of the Cowboys. So defense is good.
Yep. All right. Week 9. It's another big week for some bye weeks. So make sure you're looking at who you have. You might have some quarterback receiver combos and things like that you need a couple spots filled. So some flex spots that I have circled. Zonovan Knight from the Cardinals. I have him down as he's a running back.
Bam Knight?
Was that?
Bam.
Is that Bam Knight? Yeah.
Yeah, Bam. I have him down as a pickup. He is available in about almost 73% of leagues I'm seeing. Just a solid pickup right now. He looks like he's getting they're kind of moving on from Carter. Carter's still getting here and there, but you know what I mean, it's
Bam.
Knight's looking like he's getting the bulk of the carries for them too. Tajay Spears is another running back that I think is a good pickup in terms of production for Tennessee. I think they picked him off of their practice squad a couple weeks ago, and since then he's been having good contribution to the team. So I think he was healthy or something.
Yeah, it was IR. He started the season on IR.
Oh, okay.
He had 17 points against the Colts last week.
Yeah.
Dude, he's
good Colts defense.
And it's not even just production. He's getting playing time now.
Yeah.
His snaps have gone up every week.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's another good one. Samaje Perine for the Cincinnati Bengals is another one. Brown has looked like he's finally starting to get something, but that has opened up the door for them to. I mean, he's getting some breaks, and Samaje Perine when he comes in is doing good when he's getting the ball. So I think he'd even be good enough to stick in as an RB2. With bye weeks and injuries and things like that. So
he's same as Spears, man. His carries have gone up every week, and last week he got 17 points also. Granted, theirs was more of a shootout scoring game, but
yeah.
And then Devin Singletary, he's another one his production's gonna pick up a little bit. Tracy's gonna get the bulk of the carries, but he's not that as available. He's kind of people have been stashing him, so Singletary's look like he's gonna get a little bit more involved in the game. Take what Scatterboo he'll probably take Tracy's role. Tracy will probably take back Scatterboo's role on that offense. So in terms of running back, that's what I would look for. I got a couple tight ends, Hunter Henry for the New England Patriots. He is available in about 30% of leagues. So for bye weeks, you might be able to snag him up. Juwan Johnson on the Saints, available in about 70% of leagues. Noah Fant from the Bengals, available in probably 90% of leagues. Dalton Schultz, available in about 60% of leagues. A lot of tight ends available if you're looking for one on bye weeks. There's some people that tight ends are getting production. You know what I mean? I know tight end week was last week, but in terms of the season, you see tight end 1s and 2s on every team getting production. You know what I mean? So if you need them, they're there. Receivers, I have Trey Tucker, Darius Slayton, and Calvin Austin as my top 3. Maybe even Rashad Bateman up there, a little bit more production with Huntley in there as opposed to Rush. But those are some of the receivers I have. Even Troy Franklin, available in about 65% of leagues, and he has multiple touchdowns the last couple weeks. So
you're welcome, because I dropped him a few weeks ago.
But yeah, that's what I got.
Okay.
Got most of mine. I got a couple different ones.
Yeah, I got some too.
Who
you can go ahead. You think?
I guess DK, Shamir DK.
Yeah.
Looking at Mac Hollins on the Patriots.
Okay.
And then Xavier Hutchinson, especially if Nico Collins is still out. He seemed to get the bulk of the work for the Texans against the Niners last week. QBs, you didn't say QBs, did you?
I didn't know.
And sleeper on ours, Stafford is 70% owned. Maybe you could go to at least 22%. And even Lawrence is 32%.
Shut is 100%.
Yeah. And then I went
stay away from him.
defensive matchups if they're available and you can pick them up to stream them this week are Chargers, 49ers, and the Jags.
Yep.
Some good matchups.
Yeah.
Even Rams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I had a few more that you guys didn't say tank, especially if Saquon does miss next week.
I don't think Saquon misses. But
I don't think he is either. I mean, but even if it's a cuff, or a cuff, just cuff him because just because he hurt his groin and he's good to go next week doesn't mean he can re-aggravate it. You know what I mean? So it's a good cuff. Or if he doesn't play, like I said, Tank Bigsby, he looked good. Kareem Hunt, Dylan Sampson from the Browns. He was kind of balling out before Judkins got in. So he was back on the field when Judkins got hurt. That's another good pickup. And then I'm going to go also Jaden Higgins, the rookie from the Texans. If Stroud's going to be balling out like that and Collins is out again.
And Schultz left that game. He was banged up too. So, I mean, one other one is running back RJ Harvey. I said it earlier. If you have J.K. Dobbins, you need to go handcuff him now. And if you're looking, his projections are always low, but if the game script in a Sean Payton offense, they're going to throw the ball with Bo Nix. He's primarily their pass-catching back, too. He's gotten production. Last week was his most, but throughout the season, he's been getting some looks in production.
Okay. All right. I'm going to jump into our weekly report for fantasy for the HCH League. In our high scoring in first place this week, Row Fantasy with 152.94. Second place, ya boy, DPJ with 138.78. And in third place, Jenkins Peppers with a 133.78.
Welcome back, Jenkins.
Showing up.
His team got a little healthy the last few weeks.
I seen that. I was looking. Good. You needed.
Somebody may or may not have said, "Hey, you need to
make a couple changes."
Yeah,
get involved a little bit.
Our best team of the week was Row Fantasy with the 152.94. Worst team was Asher with 97.62. Players of the week. That's who you played against, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Players of the week. Jordan Love on Jakura's team, 28.3. Running backs on Nick's team, Tricky's team, 37.4. Rashid Rice with 25 points on Asher's team. Kraft with 33 points on Climate's team. Boswell with the 20 burger on Rowe's team. And Javier with the Bucks defense for 28 points.
Damn.
Right. Yeah, Bucks defense, bro.
Right. Some bench warmers of the week on Jenkins' team. He could have had even a better 22.72 from Stroud on his bench. Javonte Williams on Asher's bench with 17. Rowe had Shakur on his bench with 20. I did 20. I had Shakur on the bench in the other league too. Pitts for Jazzy with 14, and the Packers D for Tricky with 6 points.
Oh yeah, they always put one random dumb thing on
there. League Awards most efficient manager Javier 118.96 out of a max. He maxed out on the amount of points he could have gotten this week, so most efficient.
Nice.
He's been towards the top. So least efficient Asher once again. Congratulations. Highest points in a loss. I did play Jenkins this week, so I did beat him, but he did have a good week, which sucks because he would have beat a lot of other people this week. So
yeah.
So I'm sorry I had to do that, but your team turned around. More power to you. But highest points in a loss, he put up 133.78, and I had 138.78. So 5-point loss. Lowest points in a win, Ethan 110.60 versus Asher's 97.
Don't shake your head over there, you little bastard. Hey,
blowout.
It's 110 points with 3 backup running backs still in slots, putting up 13 to 27 points each.
Biggest blowout, Row Fantasy 152.94 over Javier 118.96. Narrow victory, Climate versus Bleach. That's a battle of the top over there, those two. 132.92 to 129.72 with Climate getting the dub. Overachiever, Rowe was only projected 116, busted out a 152.94.
I feel like he's always the overachiever.
Yeah.
Doesn't make no sense, man.
And Tricky Chex Mix was projected 129 and came up with the 107.
Tough.
Updated standings. Updated standings in first place. Climate and Bleach with that matchup. They are both sitting at 6-2 and tied for first place. Tricky Chex Mix sitting at 5-3, along with me and Javier and Rowe. So 4 of us sitting at 5-3. Ethan sitting at 4-4 by himself. Imani Ballin and Bryce and Jazzy sitting at 3-5. Jenkins at 2-6. Sorry, bud. And Asher at 1-7. So we still have most points scored. Is I see 11 Climate maybe? Yeah, Climate with 11.77. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, I said I threw my phone, so I can't even check.
Threw it? That's funny. And then most points scored against me. So imagine what I'd be doing, bro. If people were putting up these points against me, I'd be down. Stop it. All right. Anyways, Bryce to get us on. That's funny.
Yeah. He'll make sure you're not lying, dude.
I'm not. Why would I lie? And then,
hey, let's do a shout out.
Go for it. I'm gonna pull up our records. So.
We are in another fantasy league, and it's 12-man, right? 12-man league.
I don't remember.
I'm
Which
pretty
one?
sure it's mediocre
ESPN?
gentlemen.
Oh, that was 12. Yeah.
12-man league. We had 2 players this past week actually tie.
Yeah.
Yeah, how hard that is to do.
It is the first time I've ever seen a tie.
I've never
fantasy
seen
football.
a tie ever.
Or any fantasy sport.
I've seen it. I've seen it before.
Because they always fix something. They always
I've seen it
always-
before
yeah.
in a league.
someone got an extra yard, so they give it to that one, you know, or
most
even a
leagues,
half yard.
You can edit on ESPN. You can change it on Sleeper. You can't. On ESPN, you can pick a tiebreaker for weekly matchups. On Sleeper, there's not.
Yeah,
I
because you
think
go to
it's
bench
cool,
too,
right?
right? Or something.
I've never seen that too.
Yeah. If it would, so here's the thing that we're looking at with these teams. If it would have gone to bench scoring, one team's bench 0. No one on their bench scored any points. Other team, no one on their bench scored any points except for one player, and he only put up 4.4.
Well, he wins.
That's wild.
That's so wild. The narrowest of victories.
Yeah. What was the
That
total
is
score?
crazy.
Like
160.85. Yeah,
Crazy.
it's insane.
Gonna shake up the playoff race, hopefully.
It does. I knew
Especially
that,
how it
that
happened
alone.
though too. Because who was it that texted in
Alonzo
the
Jordan?
chat?
Oh, Tyler.
Someone texted in the chat and was like, "Yeah, it happened because of the kneel. You know, like everything happened
The pick,
perfectly.
the
Yeah,
defense getting a pick, and then Mahomes kneeling it down and losing a yard,
Yeah.
put him down by 0.1 or something
it's
crazy.
so crazy, dude.
Especially because I thought Jordan asked me, he's like, does he lose points for kneeling? And like, I was like, only if it puts him into negative yards, I think. But like,
Well, no,
it's
if
not.
it-
it's a negative yard on the play. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if you had 10 yards rushing and you kneeled it down and lost a yard, now you have
Correct,
instead
correct,
of 1
correct. If it
point, you
puts
have
you-
0.9.
Yeah, and that's what happened.
So no, and you do that 3 times in a row, it makes a big difference, I guess.
Yeah,
Crazy.
insane.
All right, record update after 8 weeks. I tallied them up earlier. Looking at like just the way we go, it's weird. Like, Ethan has like a week where he's won. He has 2 weeks where he has won every one of his picks, and then he also has 2 weeks where he has three losses, or like he's lost every one of his picks.
Yeah,
Bryce has a lot where he's got them right, but there's always like one loss in there thrown in every once in a while in each one. And mine, same thing. Mine is like a lot of losses with wins thrown in there every once in a while. But my record is I am 12-16-1. Ethan is 13-15-1, and Bryce is 18-10-1.
And we got Blake sitting at 1-6-1.
Blake's on the board.
I'm killing it, you guys.
You were killing it more before, so we're trying to catch up.
Yeah.
To these
Yeah,
last 3
because I
weeks.
think I went 0 for 3 this last week again, or maybe got one right.
You got 2 right.
Oh, I did. I thought I got them all.
You got 2. This last week we were pretty good. Like literally amongst the 4 of us combined, we had 2 losses
in all the primetime picks. So the week before, not so great.
One,
I
two.
hear
That was the
cheering
crazy
in the
week,
background. The Blue Jays must have scored.
All right. You guys ready? Last part of the show, right? Anything else?
Yeah, we're doing it again this week.
I don't think so. I think we covered everything.
All right, we're gonna get it.
We're gonna get it this week. Guess the athlete.
We are going to get it this week.
I don't want to write it this time. Like my chat wasn't like letting me type it in last time.
Log in, Bryce.
You guys will have to watch
Ain't
this
no
one
fun
back
games
later.
over here.
You'll have to watch this one back later. You guys both weren't looking. Just trying to give you guys hints.
No, you can't do that. So probably do.
You know Daniel takes his game serious.
I know.
All right.
Where the fuck Bryce go? Oh, there you go.
I'm trying to think of people right now.
Getting that blood flowing to his head, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Let me think.
First round. It could be anybody, but we all want to be on the same page.
All right, I think I got one.
I'm just gonna take a chance.
Oh shit! Forgot my.
Right.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Kobe.
What'd you say? Kobe,
I said
Kirk
Kobe.
Schilling, and Baker Mayfield. Okay, nowhere close. Try to think about this. Kobe, Kirk Schilling, Baker Mayfield.
I think I got one.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Randy
Cristiano
Shohei.
Ronaldo. You said Randy Johnson?
No.
You can't say your dad's name. I said Shohei, Randy Johnson, and who did I say?
Oh, Bryce was close.
Mm-hmm.
You said Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's because we
Yeah,
said
you
one
said
person from
Ronaldo,
each
though.
sport
You
last
didn't
time,
say
so I
it
thought
right.
we were gonna just all shift over.
Over here making up a
To
sports player's name.
That's a real person.
You said Ronaldo, bro.
I said Ronaldo. I
Nah,
have
play
to
it back.
enunciate sometime. All right, so
Wait for what?
Kirk, you said so. I don't know. Wait for
Replay.
it. So you said Shohei, and you said who? You said
Randy Johnson.
Johnson.
Randy Johnson, Shohei. It doesn't matter who the fuck I said. Are you guys
Yeah, nope. Yeah.
ready? Randy Johnson and Shohei.
Nah, I don't really got one. Shit.
Man, you didn't even show these off yet, man.
Okay.
Don't they highlight hoodies?
Merch.
Yeah, I need one too.
Well, we live in Europe. No, I'm
Chat needs one, and Bryce needs one.
all right. Shohei, Randy Johnson.
It's not a good route.
Bryce is like, I don't know baseball.
All right, I'm ready. I'm ready. You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Mookie
Clayton
Betts.
Kershaw.
I said Mookie.
You said Mookie?
I said
I
Mookie.
said
too.
Mookie.
Clayton Kershaw, Mookie Betts. Hey, guys. Hey.
Who else is there, bro?
Yeah, we went from pitchers to just players that play everything but pitcher. That's weird.
Well, Dodgers. I thought we were sticking with Dodgers.
Stop talking.
We had a Dodgers and a Diamondbacks player. And a footballer.
Mookie Betts.
I don't know.
Mookie Betts.
Clayton
know.
Kershaw.
I don't know anymore. Shit.
No anymore.
Dog, I don't know anymore, bro.
What chance is this? We might need to reset.
We're at 3.
Bryce
we're
don't know
screwed.
ball.
I don't know baseball. I mean, I know baseball, but we shouldn't have
Well,
with
let's just
Dodgers,
reroute.
bro.
Let's just reroute. Ready?
We're
This is still guess
Dodgers.
4, but now we have less tries.
Okay.
So just pick whatever you want, and then we'll go from there.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. Drake May.
Jeter.
Baseball still, bro. This fool said baseball.
I thought we were gonna still stick to baseball.
Okay,
There's some
Antonio
players I
Gates.
know.
What did I say?
I was done with the Dodgers, bro. I don't know anyone on the Dodgers.
I didn't hear what you said. I heard Jeter.
I said
and
Drake
Gates.
May.
Drake May.
Drake, man.
Drake May, Antonio Gates, Derek Jeter. Okay.
All right, let's get it.
Ooh, wait, okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Tom Brady.
Gatson.
Phillip Rivers.
Dude, I was thinking Gatson. I was gonna say Gatson, bro. I was gonna fucking. All right, we got one. Come on.
Oh.
Just
I think I know where you're at. I
just stay.
I know where you're at.
Stay over there. You guys were.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
LaDainian
Thompson.
Let's go! I knew it!
Let's go.
On the 6th try, dude. And we rerouted. Let's go.
And I'm so glad we all said his whole name. Because I was gonna say LT, but I was like, nah, maybe I should say his whole name.
I didn't think we'd ever going to do it. We did it. What was this, week 3? We're golden.
Yeah. We got it.
Golden.
Cue the music. Let's get up out of here. That's a dub. Let's go celebrate.
All right, well, yeah, that we can't end it on that. I don't have anything else. So, another week
breaking
in the books.
news. Anybody that is watching baseball, since we named some baseball players, the Dodgers just lost.
Ooh.
To the Blue Jays.
2-1 going to Toronto?
Back to Toronto.
2-1 back to Toronto. Damn. Crazy.
Yeah.
All right, well, another great week in the books. We look forward to next week, week 9 in the NFL, episode 14 with Humpday highlights. We'll post some clips and stuff throughout the week. If you got any questions or stuff for us that you want us to answer on the show, post it on one of the social media platforms. I'll make sure we get it down. If we don't answer it on the platform, we'll answer it on here. All right?
Yeah.
Sweaters? I can't get sweaters. I tried to create a store for sweaters, and I did something messed up. If anybody knows how to do apparel stores, hit me up. We'll get one going. I can get stuff. It's just not cheap right now. But let me know if you guys look for something. I got you. If you want to support the pod. We're not making any money off them, but they look cool. We'll get the word spread out. So just missing one thing on the back. Your mom's favorite podcast.
Yeah.
All right, we out.
Lucky you got there first. I was going to tell everybody to hit Daniel up for the new
Powered by
hoodie.
Riverside.
Like, share, subscribe. Check us out. YouTube, TikTok, Spotify. Your mom's new favorite podcast.
Deuces.
Peace.